So what you see here is an interface that um, is on my phone, and I can move it around and I can do certain scribbles. And then when I move it away, you can see that the scribbles are still there. I can also use the position of the phone to drag and drop or to like make bigger items than can be contained on my phone by moving it around. I can this is also a multi-phone interaction concept. So you could have multiple phones that edit at the same time on this infinite canvas. You could draw post-its, write text on it, and these are then locked to that place where you made them. So this could be a way to do spatial computing, where the phone is the position of the phone is controlling where you edit stuff, and how it relates to other phones or objects in the area. Of course, you could also have a background where it shows some, already gives some cues of what is happening where. And you can also have multiple phones where you use one phone for a certain tool. So this could be, for example, a Sharpie-like marker. So if you select the Sharpie type of tool, then this phone could be a Sharpie marker. You could take another phone that is a Post-it, for example. And then, this is a different way of using space to collaborate on infinite whiteboard. I also have an example for a map. So you can also use this to navigate a map, where I also made it in such a way that you can rotate it. So you can rotate the map, but then the information still stays there. And of course you can also annotate here, where you can do little scribbles on the map, and then they're saved on this specific position on the map. Or this could be useful to also see different layers of the map, but also collaborate with multiple people on doing something spatial or something map related. And you can of course see on the big screen a more detailed view of what you're seeing, or on the small screen you see it more zoomed in. So it's almost like a magnifier for certain places or certain areas, while on the big screen you can have the overview. And the rotation also works in such a way that even though you rotate the phone, the roads remain approximately in the same direction. There's some distortion of the camera, but in general, this works quite okay. To use this, you can use the QR code over here and then scan that with your phone. Or you can copy the link to your phone. At the moment when you're drawing, I need to invert the movement. So left is left and right is right, but the camera is upside down because I'm now using the camera of a laptop that is pointing downwards to the table. But if you have a camera that is above a table, you can of course do more better interactions. So that's kind of the demo I wanted to show.